Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Jamar, Top Shelf Sports Talk. Back with another video. This time, as you see, I'm decked out with the Philadelphia 76ers. Um, we have no more Eagles to talk about right now. We will talk about them. We will still be live on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock a.m. So make sure you tune in to the live show. Occasionally, we will do live shows for the Sixers. Me and my brother Jason to get on here and chop it up with you guys about the Sixers. Tonight might have been a good night to have that, but I decided just to make a video real quick and just talk about what we saw last night. Um, Joel Embiid. Um, Joel Embiid, to me, he looks like the game has completely, completely and utterly slowed all the way down. Like he's seeing the floor in ways that we thought he probably should have been seeing in the beginning. But you know, the right now is the way he's playing is the way I want Joel Embiid to play. This is why our Sixers team right now is looking fairly good. If you ask me, they're looking fairly good when it comes to the style of play, the domination. I mean, Tyrese Maxey, he's out there killing it. He's taking steps ahead, leaps and steps ahead every game. Um, there's not too much that you can really complain about except for the injuries. I mean, if we can have Joel Embiid a little bit more healthier, um, and he's a little bit banged up right now, but I'll take the banged up right now because I'd rather him be banged up now than banged up in the playoffs when it counts or going into that run, getting into the playoffs. So I take the banged up now versus later. Um, but still, if we can get him a little bit more healthier, get him more consistent in playing these games, the ceiling is just sky high. You know what I mean? It's through the roof if you get this guy really playing game every day and every night. You see guys are tweeting about him. I mean, you see Kevin Durant come out and say, "Darn, it took Joel 3 quarters to get 40 points." I, I KD, you made a bad choice by going to Phoenix. You also made a bad choice by hiring Frank Vogel. I don't think that was the coach that y'all needed to be able to be the team that y'all, the super team that y'all were designed to be. Bradley Beal has been injured, but KD, if you listen to this video, KD, we got room for you, brother. I mean, Phoenix ain't gonna give you up without a big haul coming back. So I'm not really interested in doing that because I like our core group. I mean, if we can do something, maybe one or two players, or maybe a draft picks or something, and a player to get somebody that can help us, like a DeJounte Murray. We just saw Siakam. He went to Indiana Pacers. I'm sorry. That's off the market. Anunoby went to the Knicks. I very seriously doubt they give up Scotty Barnes because they're probably going to build around Scotty Barnes and R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel quickly. So I doubt we're going to get anything with Scotty Barnes done. And plus, you're probably going to have to pay him, which, depending on what I mean, the question is, like, would you guys, I don't know, you got to pay Maxey this offseason. That's evident. Joel's got a big payday, and I think he'll be coming up on another one next year, not this year, next year, I believe. Could you, I know you could afford to pay a DeJounte Murray or, like a Scotty Barnes if that was to ever come loose, max deals. But, I mean, what do you do with the players around them? You got to surround them with the talent you got. Like, I like the talent we got right now. We need a little bit more consistency coming off the bench. Our defense has been playing, like, pretty much lights out. Um, we just got to keep consistent on the things that got us to this point. Nick Nurse has actually coached this team up. I mean, pretty good. I mean, these guys look night and day different than what Doc Rivers had them playing. And I don't think Doc Rivers is a bad coach. I don't even think Doc Rivers was at fault for them losing last year in the playoffs. I think that was more of a players' issue. Joel Embiid, James Harden, if you will. I think that was more their lack of playing as the reason why we lost that Game 7 against the Boston Celtics. Um, but you're hearing guys like Kendra Perk coming out. Shout out to you, Perk, coming out saying that if in a 7-game series, if he's taking Bucks or the Sixers, he's going to Sixers. He said he's not, on board with the Dame Lillard and not even just that Dame Lillard and Giannis. They lost a lot of defense with Drew Holiday um, and Grayson Allen. They lost a lot of defense on that team, so it's hard for them to defend. With guys like Maxey has to learn how to stay out of foul trouble, but he can also get those guys in foul trouble, which makes him that X factor, that key that Joel needs. Like he can create fouls on the other team because he's quick, he's shifty with the ball. He's not just going up for a straight up layup. He's twisting and contorting his body in the air, bouncing off the glass, almost coming back down. We saw that play the other day when they played the Rockets. He darn near came back down with the ball before he put it back up and made it. You know what I mean? It was the and one, but they didn't call it. So when you got guys like that, Maxey doing his thing, it could cause trouble for Dame Lillard and guys like that because they don't play as good defense as Drew Holiday. Sometimes you see Drew Holiday out there, playing against the fives. He's sticking centers. This times we saw him sticking Joel. This times we saw him sticking Tobias. Like that guy, he's a good defender. So the Bucks lost that, and they lost a little bit of an edge when they lost that. So that bodes well for us. That keeps us being able to keep our feet on the gas. All our Sixer team right now is missing. And don't get it wrong, we right now are third in our division. Celtics and Bucks are ahead of us. And I think we're third in the East. We're third in the East. I'm sorry, third in the East. Celtics and Bucks is only 2 ahead of us, and it's still ground. You still can make up ground on them. You know what I mean? Like it's still young in the season. Boston lost a lot with Marcus Smart, but they gained it out with Drew Holiday. They lost their interior defense, which Robert Williams went to Portland. Joel Embiid would exploit Kristaps Porzingis if that's who they're gonna put on him, or even Al Horford. Don't get it wrong. Y'all gonna kill me in the comments and say that the Celtics have been beating the Sixers every year since for the last 2 or 3 years. That's true. That is 100% true. But the way the Celtic team is made up this year, and even though they're 31-9, and they're the top seed in the Eastern Conference, come playoff time, I question the toughness and durability that team will have. Can you night in and night out guard Joel Embiid with Al Horford? Early on in his career, yeah. Early on in Joel's career, yeah. Now it's a different Joel. Joel's more dominant now. He's more patient now. He sees the floor better now. He knows how to get his teammates involved now. Can you honestly say that you feel comfortable, as a Boston Celtic fan, feel comfortable with Al Horford the majority of the time playing Joel Embiid? Can you comfortably say that? Me, I don't think you can, because like I said, Joel Embiid sees the floor a lot better. He sees the floor a lot differently. He gets his teammates involved. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like he's averaging like 7 assists a game, 6 assists a game. That's good for a big man. That's beautiful for a big man. Truthfully, if he keeps it up, he could average a triple double. He could. He definitely could average a triple double if he keeps it up. Y'all might think that I'm going crazy. I'm talking out of fanboy talk. That's not fanboy talk. That's reality. He was 3 assists yesterday from having triple double, or 3 rebounds yesterday away from having a triple double, and he missed Kareem's record by 3 rebounds for the most 30 and 10 games in league history. 1 game. The man has been unstoppable since the season started. 30 and 10 for like the last 15, 20 games. That's hard. That's hard to beat. That's hard to beat. I don't care who you is. I don't care what team you're on. I don't care what you do. when you got it's like Joker last year when everybody was in the uproar about Embiid getting the league MVP, and Joker said, "Oh, he can have it. Cool. I had it 2 years in a row. He can have it. Like that's cool. You know what I mean? And the fact that they're good friends is cool too. But he can have the MVP of the league. I'll take he can have it. But what I'm looking to get is the Finals MVP and the Finals trophy. That was Joker's mindset. He didn't care about the regular season MVP. He had two of them. He was worried about that Finals MVP, and he got it. And to me, now I think we're probably still maybe one piece away, one key piece away. Like the bad part about it is when Joel is out, we see Tobias, get his shine. He does pretty good when Joel is out. If we could consistently get like 20, 22 points out of out of Tobias, that would be a big three. That would count as a big three. Consistently. If he could consistently do that, that would count as a big three. If Tobias Harris can do 20 to 25, 20 to 22 points a game, 23 points a game, that's a big three. That literally is a big three. Excuse me. You got Maxi averaging like 30, and B averaging 35. Maxi, I think, averages 27. He averages like 27. And B averages 35. And if Tobias Harris can average, if Tobias Harris can average 20 to 23 points a game, that would be tremendous for us. That would be like crazy for us. He's like, what's I gotta see. I'm about to pull him up to see what his average is. They might got this messed up. But if he can average, I'm on StatMuse and it's not showing me the. Let me see. All right, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Tobias Harris averages 17.9 points a game. So you give him another 6 points. Give us another 6 points. With Maxi averaging 26 and Embiid averaging 35. Give us another 6 points. And our bench needs to come up a little bit more too. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to ask for. 6 points might be a lot to ask for. Maybe 3 points. If we can get you at 20, that would be perfect for us. Tobias, if we can get you at 20, that would be perfect. Consistently, every game, 20 to 22 points a game would be perfect for the Philadelphia 76ers right now, with Joel Embiid averaging 35 and Maxey averaging 26. I would like to see Maxey's assists go up. I would like his assists to go up. He's averaging 6.7 assists a game. Joel Embiid's averaging 6.1. I like to see Maxey double-digit assists. He could do it. But that double-digit assist that comes with Tobias Harris averaging at least 3 to 5 more points a game, 6 more points a game. He can get that. He can average that. He could definitely average that. Rebounds. He's averaging three rebounds a game. Embiid is 11. Tobias is 6. Tobias, if we can turn Tobias into a 20 and 10 player, we could do some damage. 20 and 10. I'm challenging you, Tobias. I'm challenging you to get a 20 and 10, be a 20 and 10 player. I know you could do it. With this team and the way it's structured and the way it's built, it's sort of like how I was talking about the Eagles this year. We built with a lot of role players around us that can actually be role players. Pat Bev is an actual excellent role player. He's actually stepped up his scoring since he's been in Philadelphia. He stepped up his scoring. You got Rocco, you got Twin, you got Kelly Oubre, Batum. You got all these guys that can be around your team and actually make shots when given a chance to. Hit open shots, open threes, drive to the bucket. We got a team that can do some damage. The key would be is Tobias Harris averaging 20 and 10. 20 and 10 just gives your team another chance. 10 rebounds from Tobias a game gives you a team a definite chance of being, in contention to run for a championship. But he has to be consistent with that. That's a big if. I know that. I sit here and I say that, and that's wishful thinking. That's a big if. But I still think, and I still believe, and I still know that he can do it. He could do it. No matter the situation, he could do it. Tobias Harris has been in the league for a long time. He's a veteran. He's been around this winning team, this winning culture for years now. He's on the end of his contract. I mean, if the Sixers are not going to sign him back, he's auditioning for another team. So at least do what you can do to get the bag from the next team if you're not going to be here. And if you average 20 and 10, you'll get another bag. You can get another bag on this team average of 20 and 10. I don't know, I know he likes to play the best defender on the other team. But I still think he could do that 20 and 10. I don't think him getting 3 to 5 more points a game will hurt him that much, or slow him down from being able to defend the other team's best player that much. I don't think that's a big ask. I really don't. Now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that's a big ask. Tobias Harris should be able to do a 20 and 10, and we will be dominant in the East. Now Pacers got a little bit better with Pascal Siakam. That was a big move for them. I wanted him. I wanted him for Tobias, because I know in that Nick Nurse system, which he knows, that he can do what I'm asking Tobias to do. He can do it. But we didn't get Pascal, and maybe that might not have been the move that the Sixers wanted to make. Maybe they didn't want Spicy P. Maybe they consulted with Nick Nurse and asked him how he felt about it. Maybe they want to go in a different direction. Maybe they want to go, I keep hearing, back up big. I like Paul Reed. He's not consistent, but I think he's getting better as time goes on. I like Paul B-Ball. He provides a spark off the bench, if you ask me. I like B-Ball. I think B-Ball can do his thing in this, as long as he keeps getting better. As long as he keeps learning, he's behind Big Fella. He goes against Big Fella in practice every day. He has no choice but to get better. And he's young. You signed him to a 3-year deal. Give him the shot. Now I know a lot of y'all going to say, well, how you can't really afford to give him a shot when you're trying to make a championship run. You can. You can. You don't actually. All you need from Paul Reed is the rebound, and he's been stepping up pretty good in rebounding. He's not consistent. Don't get it wrong. He's not consistent in rebounding. He's definitely not. But he stepped up. He's been stepping up. If I look at it, his rebounds is 4.5 a game. He needs to average at least 5 more rebounds coming off the bench. 5 more rebounds. So we at the beginning of the season, almost at the halfway mark. Going down the stretch is where you need to step these numbers up. Tobias Harris needs to average 20 and 10. Paul Reed needs to average 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds from Paul Reed is not hard. I don't worry about your scoring. I take Pet Bev, Twin, Covington, Batum, whoever else coming off the bench. Daniel House, Springer. I take all of them. I don't need you to score. I just need you to grab the rebounds, particularly offensive rebounds when you're out there on the second unit. Our team has been doing a good job this year, just as being great defenders and limited the other team to second chance shots. We got to build on that though, especially going down the stretch. So listen, that's my thoughts on the Sixers. That's my news you can use on the Sixers. Like I said, we're going to do these shows after every Sixer game, maybe the day after, maybe the night, depending on what's going on. Real quick, If you've been following the football show every Sunday at 11, remember, stay tuned. Every Sunday at 11, I always told you guys that I was getting tumblers. My mom was making me some tumblers to give out to my guys or the people that have been loyal to me, that have been there with me since day one. I got some in for you guys. This is what they look like. Shout out to you, Mom. Top Shelf Sports Talk. That's it right there. Appreciate it. I'll get you guys info and I'll send them out to you. I'm working hard behind the scenes. I'm trying to make sure that I provide you guys with a good show, good atmosphere, something fun to listen to, something fun to watch, something fun to engage with, debate with, whatever. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep finding ways to get better and figuring it out. Because at the end of the day, talking sports is the passion. Like I said, talking sports is a passion. It's a good time. It's a good icebreaker. It's a good way to introduce yourself to people and meet new people. So get used to it. You're going to see my face a lot, a lot. I'm trying to make it so I irritate y'all a little bit, but also trying to make it to where as though we can all have a good time. So with that being said, I know y'all haven't heard this in a long time. Here at Top Shelf Sports Talk, we don't just talk sports while having a drink. We have a drink while talking sports. It's your boy Jamar, Top Shelf Sports Talk. Peace.